From our Durban studios by Andy Davis of Jingo Media. Andy, good morning. Welcome to Morning Live.
Yes.
Good morning. Hi, Lebo.
Hi. Give us background into what inspired the festival.
Zakifo is a festival in Reunion Island that I attended as a journalist in 2007, and we spoke with the festival director and thought it would be a very good idea to bring this to Durban. And it took us about 7 years to get it together.
I mean, what's on the lineup then? Who are the artists that will headline the event?
From a South African perspective, headlining it, we have Madala Kunene and The Soil on our opening evening, along with a Maloya singer from Reunion Island called Natalie Nyatembe. And then over the weekend, the action moves to the Rivertown beer hall, where it's a huge lineup featuring people like Christian Tiger School, Flavio Coelho, 340mm sound system. It's got a long lineup. We've got DJs from India and called Nuclear, and another one from Paris called Epic Empire, and yeah, it's going to be big.
And speak to us about the collaborations as well. When I was reading the press release, I saw that there's collaborations that will take place as part of the festival. Talk to us about that.
Well, Madala Kunene and Natalie Nyatembe will be collaborating at our sister festival in Reunion Island next week, and then they're going to bring that show to City Hall on the 11th of June. And around the festival, we have couch sessions and after parties and workshops and press conferences all around Durban. The idea is to activate as many different local venues and really just to give the city a taste of this eclectic music festival and all these different artists that we're bringing to the city.
And it speaks to us about the decision to focus entirely on eclectic music.
Well, I think most of the the big music festivals we get in South Africa are pretty much from this top-down relationship between Europe, America, and South Africa. And for us, it was very interesting to bring things on a more kind of lateral level from Reunion Island, Brazil, China, India, from that axis, as opposed to the usual, up down. We were very interested in kind of a more of a bricks approach, really. Mm-hmm. And the idea is really to build the audiences here. So it's a strong local lineup with very, very good international musicians, but who maybe are not so well known. So we bring the crowd with the local lineup, and then we kind of wow them with our internationals. That's the concept.
Andy, you spoke about the workshops earlier. You touched a little bit on it. I mean, what are these workshops about? Who are they aimed at?
Predominantly aimed at people already involved in the music industries around Durban, and with the idea to inspire and really motivate these kind of cross-cultural exchanges between South Africa, Reunion Island, and really using Durban as a base for focus more on the Indian Ocean perspective, because Durban, it's just one of those areas that is not truly acted on, between Mauritius, Madagascar. It's an area that Durban has a lot of access to, but that maybe Durban is not open enough to, if you get my drift.
And now it was inspired by the sister event, Zakifo. What are the lessons that are coming from them to the inaugural event that's happening in Durban?
Sorry, I didn't catch the beginning of your question.
The festival, the Durban Festival has a sister festival that started a couple of years ago. What are the lessons that are coming out of them hosting the festival for so long into what's happening in Durban in June?
Oh, great question. I mean, I think after 11 years of Zakifo and Reunion Island, there's a real momentum, and being able to leverage off that momentum as a music festival has allowed us to really not have to start as small and organically as we would have normally done as a kind of startup festival in South Africa. Whereas having this kind of big sister in Reunion Island, which has its own music market and attracts a lot of big interest from all over the world, So we've been able to attract a little bit of funding from some of our French partners, and then there's a whole host of musicians, global musicians from all around the world who have been involved with Zakifo and Reunion Island, which makes it very easy for them to get excited to come to Durban. And the response has been really overwhelming. I mean, we've been getting a lot of international press about this festival, and I think that is really key to what we want to do here in Durban. Is we want to create an event that brings people to Durban, but then also shows a very specific side of what we're all about. So. The relationship with our sister festival is hugely important.
All right, Andy, before I let you go, ticket details, times, all those details.
Wow, okay. The 11th of June is our kind of VIP opening night, and those tickets go for 150 Rand, and the gig starts at 7 p.m. Then Friday night, Friday the 12th at the Beer Hall, those tickets, we've priced them very, very reasonably at 80 Rand. And the same for Saturday, and those shows start at 6 p.m.
All right, Andy. All right, thank you so much. I need to let you go. Andy Davis of Chingo Media speaking to us about the inaugural Zakifo Muzik Festival, which takes place at Durban City Hall on the 11th of June and Rivertown Beer Hall on the 12th and the 13th of June.